Everybody. Okay, first of all, let me say that I'm so excited to be here. And let's start with the topic that I'm going to talk about today. Today, I'm not going to tell you something maybe we are used to hear in presentations or for speakers talking about specific topic. I'm going to talk about my real life experience and what happened in my life and how did I change something to something else. So today I will talk about change and how is it, or it can be the power. First of all, let me ask you all this question. Have you ever been lost? Anyhow, raise your hand. Okay, this is a huge number. This is so normal because one day in my life, I was also lost. And at some point, it's normal to be lost in your life. So let me start with the story of being lost. It all started in 2010, and I have chosen this topic exactly because it's the same age of the audience. At 2010, I just finished my high school, and I was at that time an A student, and I thought, as most of the A students, that I want to be an engineer or a doctor. One of these two things. I think many people here can relate, okay? So at 2010, I entered the university and I decided to be a chemical engineer. Honestly speaking, I didn't know what is chemical engineering at that time. Of course, I failed because I did choose something, I don't know it, I don't like it, I just chose it like that. So in 2010, I failed, but I continued. 2011 until 2014. Guess what happened in 2014? Can anybody guess? I was kicked out of the university. And this is the first time I've said that. Even my friend here, she's surprised, I think, because she doesn't know that. I was kicked out of the university, and I have two options to do. The first option is to stay at home and say how unlucky I am, and that I just chose this major because of the family and society, and I'm just sad, and I need to stay home doing nothing. The other option was to get married, of course. And the other third option was to take the responsibility of my actions. And this is what I did. I was lucky enough to get re-enrollment application, and I finally got back to the university and graduated as chemical engineer. Lucky me. Wait, keep it until the end. Okay. I did so, and I studied chemical engineering because I thought I want to be that. But at that time, I did it because of, honestly speaking, the society, my family, and of course, my father. Unfortunately, after 2 months of graduating, my father passed away. So I have to sit with myself and ask myself this question, this honest question. What do I really like? Because I studied something I don't like, I failed once, twice, 3 times, I was kicked out, and I graduated, but now the reason that I studied that is not here, which is my father. So, again, I have two options, to feel bad or to move forward. And what I did are two things, you see them here. Okay, they are so small. The first thing is to take responsibility and do not ever say, I did so because of my family or the society or whoever pushed you to do that. The second thing is to change and to accept the change that might happen to your life, whether you decided to have it or some different circumstances. What I want to tell you now, when I started to take the responsibility and I changed my life, I decided, and I realized at the same time that I'm more into social media than into chemical engineering. So I took the responsibility to go through social media and to just leave the chemical engineering career on the side. And I started working on something I really like. Many people around me, they didn't support me at that time, but I didn't mind because this is what I really like and this is where I find myself. Now I can tell you that I'm so proud of being here, talking in front of you. This is the first thing. The second thing, that I'm proud to be, instead of only chemical engineer, I'm a business owner. I do have my own company. I do work in the radio. I do have so many different business opportunities in my life because this is what I am good in. The thing that I wanted you all to know, it's not about changing your major like specifically, no. The thing that I wanted to highlight is that success for me is not for the smarter or the stronger. Many people, when I was in the university, were smarter than me, but now I'm more successful than them. Why? Because of the willing to change. You need to be willing to change. I mean, if something bad really happened to you, you need to change it. And if something really bad, you just did it, like what I did. Okay, I didn't study at that time, I admit it. I need to change it to something else. Never, ever, just stay and say, okay, I'm not lucky enough like Haneen. You are all lucky and you can do it. Thank you.